Yo, what up? This is Joy G here. I just want to introduce me and who I am. Well, I wanted to explain that I'm the type of person that has severe anxiety and severe high amounts of stress, and it is very hard for me to leave my apartment and be around big crowds of people and going to grocery stores and going to crowded places and semi crowded places and small places with a small amount of people. And it is very hard for me to be pressured into doing things that I don't want to do. And people should not be pressured either into doing things they don't want to do because it is very difficult for them. And a lot of people are pressured, like me, into doing things they don't want to do. So a lot of people should not be pressured into those things because it can cause them severe psychological stress and anxiety, because that is not good for people to because it can cause their symptoms to get worse and possibly make their psychological issues to get worse and cause severe anxiety and trauma to get worse to the point where they just won't want to leave their house, won't want to leave their comfort bubble. And since they won't want to leave their comfort bubble, it can get to the point where they just won't want to leave their house at all. They just don't leave, and it'll be almost nearly impossible to get them to leave. Even with counseling, if they're offered counseling, they won't want to leave their house to go to counseling, and they won't want to go to their appointments. And I'm to the point where I'm like that. I won't want to go to my appointments, and the doctors try to get me to go by threatening to cancel my doctor's appointments. They get to try to threaten me to do certain things, and I just won't go. And it's just, I'm like that. I'm to the point where my anxiety is that bad, and my friends and family and everyone try to get me to leave my apartment. It is very difficult for me, and sometimes I have to be really, really badly forced into it, and people have to force me into it all the time, which is very difficult and hard on my anxiety. And it is very hard on me to be constantly pressured into doing things that I just don't want to do. And um, a lot of people are like that nowadays, and a lot of people should not be treated like that nowadays. And I'm a prime example for that. Um, so if you were treated that way and you have a lot of that going on, then you should really seek help before it gets any worse, and before you end up in a situation like me where you end up in a comfort bubble where you refuse to leave, and you refuse to leave that comfort bubble by any means necessary, where you have to be pried out by the jaws of life. Because I have a few friends that are like that. Bye.